Light microscopes are limited due to the wavelength of light. The best light microscopes have a maximum resolution of 0.2 micrometers. Scientists in the 1920s created the electron microscope to overcome this issue, which has a resolution of up to 0.0001 micrometers. This has led to a greater understanding of cells and their organelles. Electron microscopes work slightly differently to a light microscope, so let's take a look. Electron microscopes do not use light waves, they use electron waves. The reason why they have a greater magnification and resolution compared to light microscopes is because electrons have a shorter wavelength compared to light. The wavelength is the distance between two identical peaks or troughs. Light has a wavelength of 400 to 700 nanometers, whilst electrons have a wavelength of just 1.2 nanometers. The smaller the wavelength, the greater the resolving power. This is the inside of an electron microscope column. The electron column is a vacuum, therefore all the air particles have been pumped out. This means that whatever you want to look at in the electron microscope column cannot be living. The electron beam is created by firing negatively charged electrons from an electron gun made from a tungsten filament, which is heated to around 2700 degrees and connected to high voltage. The electron beam travels through numerous lenses and condensers to ensure any unwanted electrons do not hit the specimen. The scientist can then view the image through the eyepiece at the bottom of the column. There are two types of electron microscopes: a scanning electron microscope and a transmission electron microscope. The scanning electron microscope produces an image that shows the surface of the specimen because the electrons hit the specimen and bounce off. The transmission electron microscope fires electrons which go through the thin specimen to produce an image showing the structures within. The advantages and disadvantages of an electron microscope are as follows. It has a high resolution and a high magnification. However, they are expensive, not portable, it is a complicated method to produce a specimen, and you can only observe non-living structures. The advantages and disadvantages of a light microscope are as follows. They are cheap, portable, and can be used to view living tissues easily. However, their magnification and resolution is limited.